Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 10 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were still working on our kitchen. Now we're gonna continue working on this. Let's go back to section 1. So meaning this is the section 1 that I'm referring to. You could just double click here. And I'm going to add a backsplash. So with that sense, I'm gonna select this, edit in place, and then create an extrusion, pick a plane. I'm gonna select the wall because it's gonna be attaching on the wall. So basically the plane, when they ask you to select the plane, where are you going to add it? So you're basically telling Revit you're gonna place it on this plane, and then you're gonna attach it from there. So here I'm going to put it at 5, and then going to add something that is styled. I'm just gonna choose this style and then click on finish. At the same time, let's go back to level 1. I believe we're done. We could just add in some more details. What I'm gonna add a detail on is I want to add like a bar stool railing here. So, and then let's add the furniture right here. So let's go to insert, load family, and then let's go to seating. Oh no, not seating, table, because we have this circular one that you could increase, and then it will increase the chair as well. So after that, CM, and we could just add it right about here. So we have this breakfast nook right here, and I believe it's good enough space to have. It's not overpowering, and we have enough space right there. So that's good enough to put it there. And then now I'm going to my 3D, and I want to just create a railing there, or a foot rail. So the way that I'm gonna do it is from level 1, and then here I'm just roughly going to estimate where it's gonna be, and then here I'm gonna model in place, generic model, and then I'm gonna create an extrusion. Let's see if I could just create a sweep. If I pick a path, but the thing is it's gonna attach there. So what I'm gonna do next, let's see if we could do that, or I'm just gonna sketch it out. So I'm gonna go right here, cancel it, model in place, generic model, sweep, sketch path. I'm gonna sketch the path. I'm gonna add it somewhere right here. Somewhere right there. And then after that, I'm gonna round it off. So fillet arc right there. That's 80. So I'm just gonna roughly do 80 as well here. And then let's increase it more. So I'm gonna move it a little bit at the edge right there, and then at the same time right here I'm going to add it there. After that, click on finish. Let's see it in 3D. I want to increase it, so maybe I put it in section, put it up. I want to move it up. I don't know if there's a constraint on this, but let's just create it first, and then after that let's see if there's a constraint. So here, edit profile right there again, and then I want it circular. Maybe 20 is good enough. Change the material. So here, let's add a metal material. And then click on finish. And then finish again. And as you can see, it created that. We can now go to section 3 and try to pull it up. So looks like it's getting pulled up. So I'm happy with that. So once we build it, we have it right there. I don't want I think it's too thick. So I'm just going to edit this one, edit profile, and I want to change I want to be at least 10 only, and then click finish. And as you can see, it looks good. Obviously the chair is really small, but it's not high enough, but obviously I'm gonna place a higher chair there, a proper bar stool. This is just a representation of that. And now I just want to double check, so I'm gonna select that level 1, that this is it. So as you can see, it's not attached, so I'm just planning on attaching it a little bit more forward. So I'm just estimating, and then now it looks good right there. Now we're gonna focus on the stairs. I believe we've done everything in the kitchen. I'm happy with what we have accomplished here. But now let's do more on the other things right here. I'm gonna focus on the stairs, and then let's add the stairs right now. So click on architecture, and then we have stairs right here. We're just gonna simply create a U-shaped stair. So right now we have all the default setup. So base level is level 1 to level 2. This riser, I want to divide this properly. So we're gonna do an even number. So roughly around 14. So 7 each. Just press OK, and then build your stairs. So it will let you know 7 riser created and 7 remaining. So click that, and then let's go back here and then click it again. Don't worry about the spacing. We're going to figure it out later on. So once you do, click on finish, and then select that again. We could just move it in place right now. Don't worry about that. and then edit the stairs again. We don't need the railing right here. This is basically the stringers. No need for the stringers. We just need the stringers on the middle. Click finish again. I always like to click finish because there's some, if you make a mistake, you can always go back, but I'm just used to dealing with this one like that. And then now let's edit the stairs again, the whole stairs, and let's just change the size, so probably 800, and then this one is 800 as well. So really depending on, I want to change it right here. I think 800 is too much, probably 850 to just spread it out a little bit. Let's do 900 each. I believe that's good enough. We have a good spacing right here. Let's separate this. Just a little bit. Something like this. So that's good enough. And then after that, let's change this. I want, so just click on finish, save the project, select the stairs again, and then here, edit, we need to click this one right here, go to on this dot, we don't want any riser, and then we could set up the material right here, and then this one should be a wood material. You can choose whatever you want. Let's use this one. Click apply. And then let's look at it at 3D to make it more. So let's delete this railing right there. We don't need that. We don't need a stringer at the back. So now it's looking modern right now. We don't need this because we're going to use this stringer right here to be our railing. So I'm going to edit this. So actually no, not edit, just select this. We don't need the one at the back as well, so delete that. This is stringer at the right there, so I'm gonna delete that. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to glass. and then this one as well to glass. And then after that, we need to change the height of this. So here, this is the total depth is the one for the height. This is probably 25 only, and then here we could put it at 700. In terms of landing, same as run. Yeah, same as run. And then we need to remove this stringer. This stringer we don't need, but I'm just going to edit the stairs and remove it. Click on finish, and then like here it looks much better. I'm gonna change this to realistic just to show you how it looks. So this is glass and this is the wood material. We also need to select this, edit the middle support. It needs to have the value for the material. So this is another metal material. Metal trim, apply OK, apply OK. So that looks good. So next thing we're gonna do is we're going to download the glass support. So basically I have it under part 1 description. It will be the second link, and then it's called glass support. Right click on that, download it. Once you download, you just need to drag and drop into those downloads, and then after that it will look like this. It's a face base, so it will stick into any face, so even here and also right here. So you just need to click on that. I know this is really big, but I'm gonna edit that one, and it can basically go anywhere you want it to be. There, even right here. So it's up to you if you're gonna add it. I'm just gonna add it right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a section. So I'm gonna create the section right here, or I'm just gonna move this section right here. I'm gonna double click, and then as you can see, we could just make this one like that, wireframe, and then we could connect each and every one of that right here. You can make it smaller, you can edit those, so it's up to you if you want to edit, but for me I like it this big. And then now I'm gonna grab this, copy on both, CO, and place it right there. I don't want this one to be slanted, so I'm gonna select that, edit. So I'm gonna make sure to check the run, and somewhere here nosing, I don't want default, I want maybe shape profile. No, not this one. It's somewhere right here into the run. In terms of landing, that's same right here. Just uncheck this slanted, click apply and then OK, and it will be the same as the others. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip it on the other side, because we have it right there now. And let's go to 3D. Usually I place 1 cm on this, but for some reason it's not getting attached. So another solution, if you have the same issue, is to create a reference plane. So let's create a reference plane, RP. So reference plane right there. So once you do create a reference plane, you'll be able to attach it, CS, and then flip it on the other side. Once it's right there, if we go to the section, you'll be able to see it and then add it at the same part now. Then copy, and then select all of those. So some detail that you can add to make it really nice. So now it's looking like that. And then if for some reason you want to edit this, change the materials or whatnot, you can also change the size if you want to. So here you can basically edit this one to make it smaller or bigger. So to show it, I could just change this first. So this is 20, I'm gonna put it at 10, and then click finish. And then here I'm going to edit extrusion. This is 40, that was 10, this will be 25. And then you could just load it again. You can save it if you want. I'm gonna press no, because I want my original to be the same, but you could just override existing parameters and you could basically edit it. So things that you can do by yourself, but the default is the one that you have a big one there. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.